What's up, guys? Your brother Richard again. Today in this video, I'm back with another car explanation video for y'all. And today, I'm back to doing proper old school muscle cars. Yes! It's been a long time since I've done something like this, but oh well, I thought why not just keep it going. So, with that being said, let's get started. So, today in this video, I'll be talking to y'all about the mighty Plymouth GTX. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Overviews first as always. So let's do it. So manufacturers by both Plymouth and Chrysler. So Plymouth and Chrysler. Um, Production was from 1967 to 1971, the year the Mach 1 Mustang came out. And in 67, the Chevy Camaro SS was out. That was like the first muscle car from Chevy that they did, the first gen Camaro. So production 67 and 71, the year the very first Chevy Camaro SS was released. And then the Mach 1 Mustang came out. With 44,178 units developed. Assembly was at the LRA Lynch Road Assembly in Detroit, Michigan. Body and chassis next. The class was a muscle car. The class was a muscle car. Layout is front motor, rear wheel drive, proper better old school layout, and the platform was a B body. So platform was a B body. All right, let's do this. So the GTX is a car manufactured by Chrysler and marketed under its Plymouth division from 67 to 71. Introduced as the Belvedere GTX. It's positioned as a mid-sized upscale trimmed performance muscle car through the 71 model year. Starting off with the first one is 1967. Let's do this. So overviews first, as always for this one. So let's do it. It was also called the Belvedere GTX. Production was 1967. Body and chassis next. Body style was both a hardtop and convertible, both two doors. It's related to the Dodge Charger and these two Plymouths, the Belvedere and Satellite. Powertrain is next. So for the motor, we got a 7-liter 426 Hemi V8 and then a 7. So for motors, we got two versions of the V8s. A 7-liter Hemi 426 and a 7.2-liter 440 RB V8. Not sure what RB stands for. It's the Chrysler RB. Sorry about that. So 7-liter 426 Hemi. So 7-liter 426 Hemi. And a 7.2-liter 440 Chrysler RB. For gearboxes, we got both a 4-speed manual, that's the one I choose, and a 3-speed auto. If I feel like, going old school, just cruising, I would go with automatic. But if I want to go high performance, then maybe a manual. I don't know. So for gearboxes, we got both a 4-speed manual and 3-speed auto. Dimensions, not so much. It's just a wheelbase only. 2946 millimeters. 100 dead on straight at 116 inches. All right, so this first one, 1967. So let's do it. The GTX was based. The GTX was based. The GTX was based. The GTX was based on the Belvedere and was based on the Belvedere. So was based on the Belvedere and was differentiated by a blacked out grille and special rear fascia, fiberglass simulated hood scoops with optional racing stripes, a chrome pop-up gas cap, and a tachometer mounted on the center console. The GTX was positioned as a gentleman's muscle car. Standard standard was Plymouth's 7.2 liter uh RB 440 V8. Standard was Plymouth's 7.2 liter, so 7.2 liter, 7.2 liter, um 7.2 liter, 7.2 liter 440 RB V8 motor, 7.2 liter 440 RB V8 V8 motor called the Super Commando 440, rated at 375 horsepower. That's pretty good. Not too bad. That's pretty good. Optional was Chrysler's 7 liter Hemi 426, the same motor that they used in the Chargers and Challengers for Dodge. So 7 liter was Chrysler's 7 liter 426 Hemi. So 7 liter Hemi 426. A heavy duty suspension system. Heavy duty suspension system was also standard. Now we got performance. So we got two versions. So we got the 440 and the 426 Hemi, both from 1967.